also calling team KSRXRO, KSRXROW. Should come up to the table here.
All right, all set up. Hello, we are the Dream Team. We came from overseas, Kirill from Belarus and I from Ukraine. And today we're going to demonstrate to you our application, Trickle. Trickle is about regulating the financial agreement between two parties, the contractor and the employer. And the trick of our Trickle service is that you are getting paid for each second of your work. So you establish the contract, which is hourly based, for example, $20 per hour, and then you start the contract, and then everything that you get for the time you already spent getting your money, actually, no one can take your money back. So we're going to demonstrate to you the Trickle application, as well as you can touch this application yourself. It's already deployed and ready on trickle.gg, so you can browse it from your mobile wallet, you can browse it from desktop with MetaMask and try it right now. So in the Trickle, you create a new agreement with, for example, some party you agreed on. For example, you are the contractor and you want to mitigate risks between you and your company. And you can select any tokens, including the stablecoins, for example, DAI or whatever token is this, on top of Ethereum. You select the recipient address and the periods during which those tokens are distributed. And you select the agreement's date. So then you read the policy contract. It says like the agreement will start on this date. It will last for 3 months, for example. And during these 3 months, you will receive 100 USD or 100 DAI or whatever token you have chosen. And then you click the sign. You click the sign button. Actually, doing the transaction in Ethereum network, which will create a contract. So that's what the people who work with finances will do. They will sit in front of the screen and they will create a couple of agreements. Right today, they can create a couple of agreements for their employees, actually. If the company has 50 employees, for example, they can agree to get paid in stablecoins right today and create those contracts which allow parties to receive tokens on a second-by-second basis. Okay, and now Kirill created the contract for about like 3 or 4 seconds, or 4 minutes, sorry, just to demonstrate how this works. And you see the start date, you see the end date, and the current moment, and how many tokens you have received right now. And you can press the withdrawal button as a contractor and get your tokens which have accrued up just until now. And you can withdraw your tokens as many times as you want, but you are limited to the total amount and like linear distribution of those tokens during the whole period. So, and we believe that this is the most transparent financial relationships that two parties can agree on the internet. Because in the internet you don't believe your like party, and if the risk is involved, then this is the most useful application that I think will create the massive adoption of Ethereum and all the crypto stuff. Thank you. There are a couple of more screens, but we don't have time. You are welcome to test this application yourself, trickle.gg, and you will appear on the same screen that we are demonstrating right now. Thank you.
So does the payer have to put up basically a deposit? They have to put up the specified amount once the agreement starts. Like if it's 10, they have to put up 10 at that point.
Yeah.
And then what happens if the person who is being paid the service just decides
not to do the job?
Yeah.
So it's up to employee to control how well it's up to contractor or employer, to control how the employee does their job. And they can, for example, when they started the agreement, they can do this day by day, and they week by week, and they, like this. Say what?
If they're unhappy, can they cancel the rest of the payment?
Yes, there is an option to cancel, and one moment is that the contractor should receive a notification that it's canceled, or they can check that they are not getting paid anymore and just stop their work, so they are not losing anything. Any more questions? Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.